All right, welcome back to Blue by 90. I'm Justin, joined by Jack and Caitlin. As always, it's 10-4. 10-4, boys. How we feeling?
Good. What's 10-4? Is that a tension?
10-4.
No, it's like Roger.
Copy that.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Cool.
Close.
10-4.
close. Yeah, I mean, a little odd to me that it's October. Like we're like pretty far through the season already.
4 games now? 5
Five.
games? Holy
5-0.
5-0. Yeah, 5 games in. I mean, it's getting cold now. I can
It's-
tell that it's, getting later in the year just because it's getting so fucking cold.
Yeah, when I woke up the other day and it was like 36 degrees heading to my car, I was like, yeah.
Didn't love that.
No.
But then it's like 66 during the day, and you're like,
That's true.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the afternoons in Michigan fall for like this. I mean, it's really like a 2-week stretch. That it's grayed out before it gets like way too cold, but it's unbelievable at that point. But it's just makes for a tough situation in Michigan when you have to like throw a coat on or a hoodie, in the morning and then strip down during the day and then put it back on. It's tough.
Well,
That's
that's
like
my problem. I'm coldest in the morning. Like I need it to be a little bit warmer in the morning. I like it cold in the evening because I can throw a hoodie on or whatever. But it's hard for me to get out of bed if I'm like freezing.
Agreed.
That's a classic Michigan look, though, right? You're wearing your shorts, but you also have your jacket on.
The shorts with a hoodie, like that's an elite combo. Like I've always been a shorts with a hoodie guy.
But I do like it. Now that I have like nice comfy sweatpants that I love, like I just wear those all the fucking time.
Wait, you haven't worn a hoodie and shorts since high school?
There's no way that's true, but okay.
No, that's probably a super big lie. Feels like that. It feels like that.
I mean, yeah,
that just blew my mind.
No way.
I don't know.
Probably wore shorts and a hoodie yesterday.
Have you guys ever been like you've probably seen the guys, obviously. They'll wear the shorts like in a hoodie, but it's like 15 degrees, but still wearing shorts. Won't possibly put a pair of pants on.
I think that's what I mean. Like I did that in high school. I was like that kid in high school, I think.
Oh, yeah. My legs don't get cold, that guy.
Yeah. Legs don't get cold.
Yeah, man. It's it feels good to be 5-0. Feels really good.
I was kind of hoping that Michigan could be ranked ahead of Georgia this week, but didn't happen. Understandable, but didn't happen.
Yeah, I just don't see that happening in the near future.
I just thought with the almost slip up to Missouri, there might be a chance.
And I saw Joel trying to feed the trolls a little bit on Twitter. He was like, "Where is it tougher to win, at Iowa or at Missouri?"
Who? Joel Honigford?
No, Joel Klatt.
Oh, Joel Klatt.
That would have been a leap from Joel Honigford.
I know. I'm like, how did I miss that?
Yeah, it just feels good. I mean, I felt really good after that win because it felt like it was like, I don't know, there's a little part of me that was nervous for that game, and you just never know, and I think like to go on the road, and I know it didn't look that dominant at the final score. That felt like that game was in our hands pretty much the whole time, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. You said you're kind of a little nervous. I wasn't that nervous. Like it's different from like past seasons where like, I mean, I remember in I think 2020 when, Michigan would be defending a pass and I'm just waiting for a PI call. Yeah. Like I'm saying, okay, when's it going to be thrown? Like my heart is just like sinking as I watch the ball go up in the air. And now it's just I just feel confident and comfortable with the team and they're playing so well. Defense looked good. I know you're excited for that matchup. Defense looked good. Mike Morris and Okie Dokie, they had a couple nice sacks in the late fourth quarter.
Well, when you're going up against that elite offense, I think it really tells a lot about your defense, and we were up for the test.
I mean, they were the best fourth quarter offense in the beginning of the fourth quarter all day for noon games. between the 15-minute mark and the 14:45 mark, or 56 maybe. Maybe that's what it was. But they were the best team in the country for those 5 seconds. Best offense in the country.
I agree. I agree.
Can we get
yes.
Jack a stats website where it's just those level of stats?
Oh, I love it. Just
Just
the most ridiculous stats that nobody cares about. Like, I'll just tweet it out randomly.
That actually
Like, Arizona
should be
State, the best team in the country in the third quarter at 12:17 p.m.
like our whole website should just be curated towards that. Like just obnoxious things like that.
Couldn't
very
hurt.
tweetable.
Definitely couldn't hurt.
I would love that where it's like what's the random stat of the day? Stat of the day. I don't know. I love it. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, I thought that like the team looked like pretty freaking good all around. For a game on the road in a place where, you haven't won since 05 and, weird
That's
shit
big in
happens
itself.
in Kinnick. All that stuff I think was like it can just get to your head, but I feel like this team looked really damn good. That I don't know about you guys, but after that first drive, I was like,
I thought they were going to blow them out.
it couldn't have went better. It was just like super methodical and like it felt like we ran every play to perfection.
It was perfect.
It was perfect.
It was perfect. And like, so I don't know, like how many people know that like, and I don't know how Michigan does it, but I assume like most teams on their first offensive drive, they'll have like a script of 10 plays that they run,
Right.
And it felt like it was like you just ran down it like it was, the walkthrough on Friday, and it was like perfect. And then Ronnie just like, ran it in basically untouched. I agree. I thought we were going to win like 42-0 at that point.
Yeah. After that, I mean, it looked like they executed everything perfectly on that drive. I don't think they had any like big throws or anything, but they ran the ball well. The end around to Ronnie for that first touchdown. Everything just looked super smooth. I was like, okay, this is just like, this is how the game's going to go. Like, I'm just going to probably stop watching at halftime and, get obliterated. But yeah, I mean, they won. They won in, like you said, in Kinnick for the first time since 05. So they're 5-0, won by 2 touchdowns, I think, or about 2 touchdowns. I think they're still playing well. JJ's deep ball will get figured out eventually. I think he had a couple that were like, or he might have had one that was wide open to Roman that he missed him by like a foot or two, but
he's getting closer. It was two.
Right.
It was 2 or 3 feet last week.
Yeah.
And then this week it was 1 foot. He's gonna hit a few of those.
Yeah. And I'm not as like when we talked about it before with Cade, like Cade wasn't hitting his deep balls last year. I think this time of the year, and then it was getting like better and better. But like you're still seeing JJ being a playmaker, running around the field, extending plays, avoiding sacks and stuff like that. So I'm still pleased with JJ. I don't know if people are starting to get upset about like him missing deep balls or anything, but I'm like,
we're seeing him like improve too, like in real time, right? Like last week we saw him get kind of like flustered and maybe miss some of his like progressions. And this week you saw him like go like, oh, that guy's not open. I'm hitting the check down, right? And so I'm like, okay, he's like really learning here. And this is great to see. And so also for our guy Scooney, right? Just collecting those receptions. I wish I had him on like some fantasy or something.
Yeah. What did he end up with? How many receptions did he end up having?
It was 6 catches. He definitely leads the team right now. It's not even close.
For sure. I think Roman had to be the leading receiver for that game. Let me actually look that up.
He might have, but I think like I wish I would have placed a future on like Luke Schoonmaker, like top Michigan receiver or something,
Right.
because I think they're just going to keep going to him, and he's been super reliable. So that to me, like, I think that's a huge piece of our offense that people are probably taking for granted right now. Because Eric All obviously isn't playing, and I don't see him doing that. I don't see him playing in the near future. So, like, what if we didn't have a really good backup tight end? And I wouldn't even call Schoonmaker a backup, but he just like wasn't the top target. Like, I don't know, just the fact that he can really, plug and play there is a big piece to this offense.
Dude, Scooney, Roman and Dono led the team with 4 receptions each in that game.
Yeah, did Dono had like five carries and 4 catches, I think it was.
Jump back to that. Yep. 5 carries, averaged 5.8, 4 catches for 12 yards, but he had a touchdown. So
tell you what, it was good to have him back. He was.
Hey.
Yeah. I just love the way he runs, man. I don't know what it is. I still don't know exactly what it is, but I just love the way he runs the ball.
Also,
he looks like a fucking monster.
I mean, he is a monster.
Yeah.
And then Blake just being Blake.
Yeah, Blake being Blake.
Dude, just
machine.
I don't know. Like obviously last year I knew he was a stud, but just on that latter end of the year with him being out, we relied on Haskins. I think maybe this is just me, but I think I forgot how good Blake Corum was by the end of last year because we were so heavy on Haskins. And then these first 5 games, it's just been like Blake being like, yeah, just so you know, I'm really fucking good.
Yeah, I think you're the only person in the Michigan fan base that thought that, but that's okay. That's okay.
Well, it was easy to lose track because Blake got hurt last year and he was kind of
Don't
out.
help his narrative.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Don't help his narrative.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Jack's an idiot.
You forgot about the best running back in the country. Come on.
I didn't forget about him.
Gotta roll that tape back.
You know what I'm seeing more and more from him though is like carrying the pile. Like he's not just he's not just like shifty, but he is like hitting the hole, getting getting contact, and then still gaining yards after contact.
Well, didn't he put on like 15, 20 pounds or something in the offseason?
Dude, he's so big. His legs are unreal.
He doesn't have a neck.
It's ridiculous.
Like look at his like roster photos. Like he doesn't have a neck. It's just traps. He just goes shoulders to traps to head.
Yeah, he's a beast. He
Looks
is
like
a
this.
beast. Dude, did you his touchdown run at the end? That's an all-American linebacker that he just straight up
loved it.
That dude's jockstrap is still on the field. One move, see ya.
So subtle too.
That was great.
Just zoomed right by him.
So subtle.
How are we feeling about the O-line?
I did. Hold on. I want to say one more thing about Blake. Because you're gonna mock me for this because I did talk to him. Well, I talked to him last week, and the one thing I asked him about was like, "Are you ready for that linebacker?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's just big." That's all he said, and I know it was just like perfect that like all he did was fucking juke the shit out of him.
Did you like follow him around like campus or something? And he's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
I sit on his doorstep usually.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I mean, yeah, O-line, go for it.
I thought they looked good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Like
really good. I hope that kind of silenced everybody about like, having their concerns and whatnot. But we had 2 guys back, right? That were
It was the first time that we were fully healthy.
Oh, okay.
Which is just so big.
Right.
Keegs was back, which I wasn't sure that Keegs was going to be back. There were some things that I was hearing personally that was like not good about Keegs. So to have him back was amazing.
Huge.
And then Barnhart too. I think that was huge. I think this O-line, when healthy, is still probably the best offensive line in the Big Ten.
Where does Barnhart play? Is he right guard or right tackle?
Guard.
Guard. Okay. And Trente's right tackle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they were going to, if Keegs was out, they were probably going to move Barnhart to tackle and have Gio El-Hadi play guard.
Okay. Because, I think Gio played guard against Maryland, right?
Correct.
And he's been playing well, too.
I mean, he was one of the first commits in that McCarthy class, man.
Yeah.
He was a huge, like, super highly touted lineman.
Yeah, I mean, they're just kind of – the offense is just playing well all around, I feel like, right? Once JJ connects on that deep ball, they're
Gonna
kind
be
of
super
unstoppable.
dangerous.
Yeah.
I think I was wrong.
What?
I think Barnhart plays tackle, and now we all sound like idiots. We might have to cut this.
Well, I thought it was. That's why I couldn't remember. Like I thought he was.
Well,
split
they've
reps
moved.
with Trente.
They've
at right
moved.
tackle.
Yeah, he was. But they've moved him around a lot.
He's just a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, I don't know.
Take that. Quote it.
Quote it.
Speaking of Swiss Army knives, I haven't seen our guy AJ Henning out there as much as I thought I would.
Yeah,
he's coming soon here to throw the.
I don't know. I
throw a
think
wrench
it's
in
another
it.
thing that we talked about. Like, there's just so many weapons.
Yeah, like when,
Where
like
do you
who
put
do you
him?
play him over? I don't know.
Right. I mean, he's still returning punts, right? Returning kicks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's probably his primary role right now. Because you're not going to take Roman out. Roman's like the number one receiver right now. Not going to take Ronnie out. I mean, if they're running the ball a lot, they got a lot of tight ends out there.
Well, and Dono plays in the slot too. So like,
right. And Dono's one of the best receivers too.
Yeah. So where do you fit him in?
Just tough.
I feel bad for AJ because like I would love to give AJ more touches. He plays really well every time he touches the ball. But
yeah,
would you put him in over like Andrell?
No,
or even
no, because I want Andrell to get more touches too.
Right.
Or even get like real creative and put like him and Donovan in the backfield or something like that.
But why do that when you could have Blake and Donovan in the backfield?
Put all three of them.
I don't hate him going
quadruple option too. Can we do a quadruple option?
We did a triple option. It did not go that well.
They ran a speed option. It looked real good.
I didn't.
That's
no,
what
that was the one
that's
that
what I
didn't
meant.
look well.
The speed option.
That looked bad. But they did run a triple option, and I liked it. Or
the triple option
to RPO or something. I don't know.
It's an RPO with the third option being like a backwards pass to Donovan. That was wild, and I
don't know. Let's not talk too much X's and O's. Then people will really think we're stupid. We just don't want to reveal too much about ourselves.
I think you can speak for yourself there, but that play just like worries me. Like, I don't know. There's just way more risk than reward there. Like, you have to throw that on the spot, on the run. Like, you're throwing it backwards, so it's a live ball. I don't know.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
I saw that there was one where he threw it forward. I think it was like to Scooney or somebody. But I don't know.
This was the RPO. So they RPO'd it to the running back, and then Donovan sprinted out to the left, and then JJ was on the run, but Donovan was like behind him, and he threw it.
I have to rewatch it then.
Is that technically an RPO or is that a triple option? I think it's a triple option. I don't know. So it's not a pass if it's backwards.
Speaking of that, though, the fact that we can't even like figure it out. I really like what Matt Weiss and Sherrone Moore are doing with this offense. Like, I think it's been super creative so far.
I love it. I have no complaints other than that speed option. That's just being nitpicky.
I think they're kind of coming into their own though, right? Because like they're learning how to run the plays. They're learning how to do a lot of like the game day stuff. I think a few weeks ago there was a couple moments where I was like, "What are we doing here?" Right? Like we're running plays that weren't like set up before. So I mean, I think they're still getting their feet under them a little bit, but I like where they're going.
Yeah, I'm very satisfied.
I do think. What I'll say is I really like how they're utilizing JJ McCarthy. I think that they are like getting him on the run a lot in that Iowa game was sweet to see. I think that just like the RPO and how they're utilizing all those weapons, like how many times have we talked about all these weapons, right? And we're like, how do we use them? They're figuring it out, honestly. Yeah. And everyone's getting like not a ton of play, but it seems like enough, but I also like, how else do you do it when like, if we wanted to give Andrell Anthony, 10 catches a game, like he would be great with that, but you could say that about every single guy. So
right.
it feels like they're doing pretty well with handling all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think they're also like naturally keeping some stuff close to the chest too, probably.
Yeah, you don't need to show your whole hand yet.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if they tried AJ Henning at safety like Sainer still.
I don't know, dude. Mikey's on another level. That
He's
guy might
so fucking good.
He'll win some awards this offseason.
Dude,
It's incredible.
Him and our guy Rod Moore. I think we might have to have Rod Moore on the pod here soon.
Might have to have him on again. Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to start having all our guys on. We gotta get Joel on. We gotta get Moody Robbins.
I know, been a minute.
So it might be their last year. You never know. They could come back for their 8th year.
Could come back. Dude, I saw some story on Twitter or somewhere that there's a guy playing for NIU that's playing his 8th year of college football right now. He had the COVID year, he had 2 medical redshirt years, and then a redshirt freshman year. So now he's in his final year of football.
So he's like 53, and he's like
crazy.
Imagine how bad your body is.
Recruiting class.
He was the what?
He was a 2015 recruit. He was in the same recruiting class as Lamar Jackson, like Christian Kirk. Like,
you know what the world was like in 2015? Like that dude.
TikTok wasn't even a thing. We were on Vine then.
Place.
I think Vine was the move back in 2015.
Vine. Wow.
Vine.
What a throwback. I
loved Vine.
Vine was great.
Vine was awesome.
I was a Vine star.
Were you?
No, you weren't.
Dude, I had like 3 likes, 4 followers. It's dope.
Sick.
Pretty fire.
And then Vine just like died. Twitter took it over and immediately legitimately killed it within like a month.
Dude, you got to think about Twitter's been I think Twitter's been the most successful social media platform. Like I remember, like it was big, like when we were in high school, like 2011, and it's just been big the entire time. Like Instagram kind of like became really cool when we were in college. Vine died. Snapchat became big in college. Facebook became big in like middle school, but that's died off. You know, RIP MySpace. Bring that back.
RIP Zanga.
I don't even know what that is. What's Zanga?
XANGA. That was like the first thing before MySpace.
Oh shit.
We
are middle aged, so
must have been just middle aged men.
Yeah, that was before my time.
Your boy, Elon's buying Twitter now.
I thought he already was going to buy Twitter.
He bailed, but now today it came out that he came to an agreement.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
People are just over it. Like, who cares? He didn't do it before.
Yeah, I'm out on Elon. I am in on this football team though. I'm excited about
a segue.
That's
segue. Beautiful.
You like that?
That was so smooth.
It felt like a pro move right there.
That's why you're the best in the business, man.
You've been doing this a while?
Yeah. A couple years. But I just want to get to Penn State. I want to get to Penn State. We're fucking 21-point favorites this week on the road at Indiana, which again, it feels like
Indiana does always scare me though, man.
We always
play Indiana close.
So did Iowa, where I think I tweeted this out before Iowa, where it was like, am I supposed to be nervous? Because like I'm not nervous, but I'm nervous that I'm not nervous. You know what I mean?
You're psyching yourself in and out.
Yeah, like I feel like I should be feeling something, but I'm not feeling something.
I'm gonna be in Buffalo this weekend. Going to my first Bills game on Sunday.
Ooh, Bills Mafia.
Friday, Bills Mafia. Brett, big Bills fan.
Bills by 90.
Bills by 90. We're gonna go
driving
golfing
out there or what?
Yeah, driving out there Friday.
He would never fly.
I've got my recipe now. I'll fly. But
why don't you reveal your recipe real quick?
Oh, I just take like 3 edibles and then just make sure I'm like high as a kite when I get on the plane. It's legal. We're good. But no, we're driving. So we were looking at like.
Wait, how does that work? How does that work real quick? Like if you have it inside your body and you cross state lines to where it's not legal.
Well, we I don't want to reveal too much, but we've gotten it through security.
You just revealed everything.
Revealed everything. Yeah, they don't check for that shit, man. We just put it in the bag. It looks like a little like vitamin D gummy or something, you know? Like they don't. We just put it in like a pill bottle.
And even if
It's
they
fine.
take it out, they're like, "What's this?" Jack's like,
Holy shit.
What's what?
"Yeah."
You didn't see anything.
Oh shit.
Man. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we're looking between like flying and driving, and honestly, it's like a 5 or 6 hour drive and like a 45-minute flight. But if we flew, then we'd have to rent a car, and I was like, honestly, if I had to choose between driving and flying, I'd pick driving. And I was like, but I'll fly, like if you guys want to. But this way, we have a car there. We're taking like golf clubs and stuff. We're going golfing Saturday morning, and then we're gonna drive back. I think after the game Sunday. So it just worked out better that way.
It's not as long of a drive as I thought. So
Yeah, Buffalo was like not that far. Like 5-6 hours is like that's like I like driving. Like I love road trips and shit. So I'm just like I'll drive.
It's close enough that like we should have gone already, to be honest, to a game.
Right, 100%. Yeah, I'm pumped for wing nuts, man. I'm gonna get me some wing nuts.
Ooh, best.
We already
wings in the
pre-ordered.
world.
Yep.
Did you actually pre-order?
Yeah.
How far out do they like have? Do you have to get them?
I don't know. In the group chat, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. They were like, "Hey, like, here's our pre-order." Like, I can pull up our order already.
That's amazing.
What is a wing nut for those of us?
It's just wings. Like
it's a wing
chicken wings.
Okay.
Size, sauciness, and crunch, man.
But pardon my take, guys. Went
they
there,
like made it famous,
and they said they like stated that it was like the greatest wings out there. I am heading to Clemson this weekend.
Are you? Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You get some barbecue.
Yeah, there's no home game there this weekend. But just going to see the wifey for the first time down there. So
nice.
You gonna rock the maize and blue on campus or what?
Should I rock the maize and blue? She got me like 10 different polos and jackets and shirts and stuff like
rock
that.
The Clemson, dude.
Yeah.
Rock that. I like their orange and purple combo.
She did give me a purple polo, which is pretty fucking dope, actually.
Yeah, no, I like him, dude. You get a purple polo with some khaki shorts. You're ready to tailgate down there.
I agree.
Very true.
Clemson minus 20.5 at Boston College. So if Michigan's minus 21 at
Indiana
and Clemson's minus 20, so who's better, really? You know,
got to go Michigan there.
Yeah,
got to.
That's good math. Yeah.
No,
it'll be cool to see their campus and stuff, and I'll probably I'll probably tour like the stadium and stuff like that.
That'd be dope.
I think this has got to be where I do my video of me sprinting down the hill like that, Bo.
Oh, of course,
dude, you have to.
Yeah, I think I have to.
You gotta do that,
and don't edit out the ACL tear either.
I bet money you don't even make it all the way down. Like
the chances of me just face planting are like 95%.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Do you have any food? Does she have any like food spots lined up? I mean, you're going to the South, dude.
I know.
You gotta get some good food.
She doesn't even like do anything because she just works.
I would literally just like work and eat.
Yeah.
True.
She's been going crazy with work because I mean, obviously they had game day there and a night game. So
right.
Did you see any of the like in stadium stuff that they did? It was pretty sweet. They had like a whole LED light show.
I think I saw Crumb put something up, but
yeah,
not too much. I didn't see.
They all sang "Don't Stop Believing" and it like went a cappella, like Bright Side. It was pretty sweet.
Dope. I like it.
Yeah. Question for you. Somebody like, I know that Dabo is kind of hateable. Like, I don't think I hate Clemson.
No, I say Dabo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Clemson's great.
I thought actually like I had found myself rooting for Clemson because like they finally came in to dethrone Bama.
Right. Yep. And now Georgia's kind of like, that taking that role.
Yeah.
Clemson's kind of off, but yeah, no, I like Clemson. I love because I was a fan of theirs when they had Taj Boyd. Like I loved watching Taj Boyd play.
My favorite color is probably orange, or like a
Really?
burnt orange. Yeah, burnt orange. I loved a burnt orange with Texas.
Yeah.
And I like Clemson's colors, so I've always been a fan. I liked Deshaun Watson before he
Did whatever he did. Yeah, let's not get too deep into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop myself there.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
really know.
Big Sammy Watkins guy.
Big Sammy Watkins guy.
DeAndre Hopkins, man. I mean, dude, they
had some
wide
studs.
receiver duo. Yeah.
Say the last name of their
CJ
current
Spiller?
QB.
What do you say?
Uyunglele.
Uyunglele.
Lele or Lele?
Lele.
I was going to say Uigalele. I have no idea.
Uyunglele.
I feel like it's kind of rude of him to like have that as a last name. Just like go by something else.
Oh, is that like racist?
I don't think so.
I don't know, dude. You're walking a thin line there. Be careful.
I think it was just simply because of the syllable.
I don't like his last name.
That is not. I hope that's not how I sound.
That's what it sounded in my head.
Too ethnic. His name should be Justin.
How dope would it be if he has to change his last name to Uwe?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I like that. I think that'd be dope. I also like his last name though. I don't hate it like Justin does.
No, it's a good name.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
He's looking at you. He's like, "What the hell? The last name is Ra. Raw.
Yeah, it's ethnic.
Speaking of, oh shit, that was funny. How was the bachelor party? How was Alex's party, man?
It was good. I am like,
I must have lost my invitation in the mail. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, well, you know how the postal service is these days.
Oh shit.
I just like, I mean, this is sad because now I'm really going into the middle-age thing. Like I'm playing into it too much, I think.
I mean, you're middle-aged. Just accept it.
I like it's hard to drink like multiple days in a row, like hard nowadays.
Yeah, dude.
It's like
if you don't have adrenaline going, like it's not gonna happen. Like Heather and I went to the Moose on it was either Friday or Saturday with Karina and Austin. And we just like drank way too much. And no, it was Friday because I remember Nate was gonna come over and I texted him like, dude, I'm way too hungover. Like I'm just gonna like lay down. Because he was gonna come over for the game. And we were doing like mini beer shots and like we made friends with the Moose. Ethel came over. Shout out Ethel.
Who's Ethel?
Ethel. She's the one that came to our when that guy was all pissy about us doing the podcast. She came over, she's like, why did he tell you not to do it? Yeah, Ethel's a badass. We were hanging out with her. And then yeah, Saturday I was like, I'm just not gonna drink today. Like I can't even like fathom drinking. And it's not like I was like wasted Friday. Like I was just like, okay, I was like pretty drunk.
I mean, I was wasted.
I believe that.
And just power.
You guys go to where'd you guys go in Detroit?
I mean,
Old Shillelagh's, of course.
Ended at Shillelagh's every night.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Did you go to Detroit Shipping Company?
No, we went to Central Kitchen. Went to Central Kitchen. What they have $12 bottomless mimosas. It's incredible.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, and I know the GM there, so she hooked us up. It was awesome. We went to the Tigers on Saturday, then went to the Lions on Sunday.
What a weekend.
And then I went to the Red Wings last night. I went to all three Detroit.
So are you going to the Pistons exhibition game tonight?
Do they have an exhibition game?
They do, yeah.
Do they actually?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if it's a home game or not, but
I like have to go. I feel like
you're obligated.
You're a Detroit sports super fan now.
Yeah. Last night though at the Wings was unreal. We were in the Players Club, which is like literally ice level, and it's like I don't know if you've seen the videos of it, but the Wings like go through this club to get to their locker room.
Okay, so I saw you put up some video of that.
Yeah, it's insane. It was very cool. Zach Johnson hooked it up. So
Zach Johnson, what a guy.
Very cool.
Dude, I love LCA. LCA is fucking sweet.
It's cool. We just need to, if our teams would win in that building, it would be really cool.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think the Pistons will be fun to watch this year.
I agree.
Also, not to brush past the Lions game. Holy crap. What
Can we talk about it?
What an offense. The best offense in the NFL, the worst defense in the NFL. Like, we have one nice thing, and then it just gets taken away because the defense sucks.
Do you know
We're
how
a greedy team, man? We're a greedy team.
Do you know how frustrating it was to sit there and just be like, all we kept talking about was one stop. Let's get one stop. And we just never got a stop the entire day.
I hope. Did you stay for the whole game?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was like one of the worst experiences. Also, the game, it didn't end till 4:40. Started at 1:05. It was the longest game of all time because there was just so many stops, so many points, and like there was, I mean, the one call, the do-over call? Did you see that?
What was that? I think I saw it on TV, and then I went to go let Oak out, and then I came back, and I was like, what happened?
It was wild. The do-over call was like it. We finally got to stop. It was 3rd and 7. We stopped. They had an incompletion, and then the refs met
16,
whatever it was,
or something, right? Like it was like crazy.
Yeah, and the refs then met for like 15 minutes, not 15, probably like 5 minutes, and they're like trying to figure it out. And they come out and they're just like, the clock was improperly reset. Redo 3rd down. And we're all like, we just stopped him. What do you mean? Like, just do the clock to whatever it would have been. Like, you know, and then they redo the down immediately. They score on that play. On that.
I thought what somebody said on like Twitter was that like there was another play and then they reviewed it.
It might have been I've never seen it before where they like let the play like a snap go and then they replay it down. Usually it's always the rule is like, all right, once it snaps, you can't go back.
Yeah.
But they did.
Roger Goodell just hates the Lions, man.
It's unbelievable. They were like
new commissioner.
I mean, it was very, very loud with boos. There were people around us, multiple beers chucked on the field, like for a minute. It was I thought there were gonna be riots. It was bad for a sec.
Woof.
Yeah.
Sounds like a regular Lions game.
Yep. Yeah. It is. All right. Well, that's gonna be it for me today. I gotta go and hoop a little bit so that I don't get fat.
Get them buckets, baby.
Because I've drank
buckets.
It was a legitimate 5-day bender this week. Went out Thursday night to a concert, Friday night, Old Shillelagh's, Saturday all day, and then Old Shillelagh's at night. Sunday Lions game.
Then yesterday,
Monday Red Wings.
You usually play a little better though with a little buzz, so you better take a shot or something and then go play.
That is true. The couple times that I've like actually had a beer or two. The one time when Kaylin and I did the video and I had 2 beers in me, I was buzzing for the first 15 minutes. I was just like cruising around like crazy, and then it like set in. It was like I was just slow as shit. My stomach hurt. And
I think drinking before a sport only works for me if it's like rec league, like real uncompetitive, like softball. Like if I play beer league softball or slow pitch softball, like I can do it. But like if I had to play pickup and like run, I don't know, dude. I might throw up on the court.
It was great, like I said, for a little bit, and then it was really miserable.
And that hangover just hit real quick.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah. So,
all right. Well, good luck on your hoops game.
Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate that. For us, you can follow us at Blue by 90 on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at Blue by 90 Podcast on YouTube, and blueby90.com. We appreciate you. Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.